The permits are in hand now. The big one was the Army Corps of Engineers, and they have approved. We don't have an update in the current newsletter, as you know, this current newsletter. And honestly, the reason is that I'm waiting until there is absolutely a lock on the money for it. Because in the state capital budget, the money for statewide marine projects, which is normally just approved, we advocated for it in our trips to Olympia, it was not approved, and so they're hoping they have enough residual funding. So fingers crossed on this. We're just waiting to hear the absolute yes, it is going to happen. And Lee's correct. They're focusing on the month of August. Now, why would you close down this park during its very busiest month? Well, it has to do with the limited time period that they can actually work and corresponding with certain tidal conditions. So anyway, stay tuned on that. We'll have more about that.
I think it's called the fish window, right?
Fish window, that's it. Thank you, Heidi. Yeah. I want to mention just a couple things. Our big project, as I think you all know, is the restoration of the World War II theater. And what I'll say is put June 8th, that's a Sunday, 3 p.m. to 4:30 on your calendar, because we're going to be meeting in the rec hall, and you'll get a look up close and personal at the construction project inside the theater, bringing it back to life, and hear more about what Friends of Fort Flagler's role is, because when the contractor's done, then we begin our work to finish the interior of the theater, everything from floors, a lot of stuff with windows, sound panels, sound system, overhead lighting, stage lighting. It's going to be beautiful. It is going to be a fantastic facility. And right now, as some of you know, but we're being a little quiet about it, we are in the middle of our capital campaign. We're in the quiet phase of that. So we're raising money, we're doing well, but I'm going to leave more word on that for that meeting on June 8th, so please put that in your calendar. There's an Eventbrite link you can actually register for it. As Lee also mentioned, right now at the entrance to the park, you'll see the work proceeding apace on the new Welcome Center. And so this is a parks project. We didn't really have anything to do with this other than we supported this when it was being advanced by the Parks and Recreation Commission. It's going to provide, and people ask, why do we need a Welcome Center? Well, believe me, we have a lot of people that don't know how to even find Fort Flagler State Park. They're wandering down Fort Gate Road. They're looking all over the place. It turns out, well, we're going to have a proper entrance to the park. And Friends of Fort Flagler hopes to be there during busy times to help to guide people about where the good hikes are, what events are going on, that sort of thing. So I think it is going to be an excellent addition to the park. And the existing little welcome station that is a half mile into the park and to the left, and people can't find that either, is literally rotting. So, we'll have a real proper entrance to the state park. There will be some trees cut, so that's going on right now. They started cutting trees today. And I think that is, that's about it. We have more really interesting natural history programs coming up. Another one, a repeat of a program on bees, native bees. Who knew we had 60 varieties or something? And a really cool hike on geology that's coming up later this summer.
No, you can't.
So those are a few highlights.
I'll ask the volunteers for the water main over the summer months.
Thank you, Lee. Good, yes. Thank you. We put in 11 work sessions. I see a few of our volunteers here in the audience. 11 work sessions, 32 volunteers. So a tremendous volunteer effort to plant about 450 native species in the new upper campground. And if you haven't taken a walk or a drive through the new upper campground, do that. I'll just say, parks, if they had opened it the way that it would have been opened without us, it would have looked pretty bad. And it looks fantastic.
It does, looks very nice.
We've got a lot of little plants now that need to be watered this summer, and so we have a sign up for that. Again, check out our newsletter and help us keep those little plants alive. Fort Worden, Friends of Fort Worden, a couple of years ago, planted a whole bunch of native species. Half of them died because they didn't properly water them. So we're trying to avoid that outcome. That's it.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.